Now, here's a little story I've got to tell about a Sanji wheel you don't know well. It's a brand new product here at Chaparral, so let's dig in and get to the detail. Sorry guys, just trying to have a little bit of fun here with this Ocelot Sanji steel wheel. Now this wheel we've been working on for a long time, and we've just brought it to the market because we were finally able to get it perfected. So our current MSRP, now please note that prices are subject to change. Steel prices do fluctuate quite a bit, so these prices may not stay consistent depending on when you're watching this video. But right now, the MSRP on this wheel is about $43, and our current sale price is $37. So $37 for an O.E.M style steel wheel that will fit on your 4x4 is a phenomenal deal. Now, if you bang up one of your O.E.Ms and you need a spare to throw on there until you get that O.E.M replacement, this is the perfect option. Lots of our customers are purchasing this wheel as a spare so they can always have a backup tire already mounted to a wheel that they can just swap onto their vehicle and continue down the trail. Now, what are some of the features and benefits that this Ocelot Sanji wheel has to offer? What you're gonna notice is a solid steel wheel. Hear that? This thing is super robust, and it is inexpensive. Those are two things that bring a lot of value to this wheel. We've gone ahead and powder coated it with a nice, thick, premium powder coat, so this finish is very durable, it lasts long, and can resist decent size rock chunks. But obviously, if you hit it with a big enough rock, you're gonna put a ding in this thing and you're gonna see the steel underneath. We've tried to lighten it up as much as we can by providing cutouts here in the center of the wheel. So those cutouts do two things. The first thing it does is it lightens the wheel up so that you don't have as much weight that you're carrying there. Now, speaking of weight, this wheel weighs in at 12.6 pounds for the 12x7 size wheel. Now, obviously that weight's gonna change a little bit from wheel to wheel, but that's pretty much the weight you're gonna be able to find. Somewhere between 12 and 13 pounds, depending on the size of wheel that you choose for your vehicle. So weight's the first thing. What's the second thing? Well, those grooves allow this wheel to have air that passes through here, and if debris gets caught inside the wheel and it's a solid back there, that debris tends to stay there and doesn't fall out. It kind of gets suctioned in. So the fact that air can kind of move through here allows that debris to kind of have a lack of suction, if you will, so that the debris will fall out the front if it does get packed inside this wheel. We've sourced a high quality rubber valve stem, which is easily replaceable when swapping your ATV, UTV, or quad tires. We highly recommend that you swap out your valve stem at the same time. On numerous occasions, we've had guys that come into the store that have flat tire problems. We diagnose the tire. We can't find anything as far as a leak goes. So what's happening there is when the vehicle gets up to speed, the actual valve stem itself is flexing and letting air out of the tire, causing the tire to go flat. Now at home in their garages, they can air this tire up to their proper pressure, let it sit overnight, it still has full pressure. But as soon as they start to drive, the tire starts to deflate. That is a problem that we have experienced, not with our wheel, but just with rubber valve stems in general. Now these rubber valve stems are really inexpensive, just a couple bucks, you could swap those out and you know that you have fresh rubber valve stems in your wheels. If you want to combat the leaky valve stem, you can always put a metal valve stem in, but even those metal valve stems are going to have rubber bushings that make that seal, so you will have to replace those eventually as well. Now, as long as we're talking about more expensive valve stems, we do have options that you could actually put a tire pressure monitor system into these wheels, but that's down the road, and if you have questions about that, make a comment down below and I'll shoot you some information. Now back to the Sanji wheel. So the weight of this wheel is 12.6 pounds, and that is a 12x7-inch wheel. Now this wheel is only available in the black color currently, but we do have other color options that we are working on, so stay tuned for that. Now in sizing your wheels, you really want to take a look at the bolt spacing here in the center. That's really what's going to determine the size of wheel that you're going to need. And then you're also going to find out what the offset of your vehicle is. That offset means how many inches from the center to the outside here, and then the same here on the front, from the center to the outside. That's gonna be your offset. So for example, this particular wheel here is a 4x110 bolt pattern in the center, and it is a 4x3 offset. So we have 4 inches on this side, and we have 3 inches on this side. And we have most all of the common bolt patterns and offsets for this specific size of 12x7. Those sizes include the following: 4x110 with a 5.2 offset, 4x110 with a 2.5 offset, 4x137 with a 4.3 offset, 4x137 with a 2.5 offset, 4x156 with a 4.3 offset, and a 4x110 with a 4.3 offset. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This here is the Ocelot Sanji wheel, which is OEM quality at a fraction of the price. If you're looking for a 12x7 steel wheel for your vehicle, please take a look at the Ocelot Sanji wheel for the best value on the market. I'm Kyle from Chaparral Motorsports. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button if you happen to find anything in this video entertaining or informational. And if you want to see more action like this, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be part of the notification squad. Until next time, take care and ride safe out there.